Okay, so there's been some catalytic converter thefts in the neighborhood in which I live on Long Island, and decided to get these anti-theft deterrent devices, which fit around the catalytic converter. In this case, I'm doing a Ford F150. I actually had to get two of them because the F150 has two catalytic converters. You see what comes in the kit. It's basically a couple of clamps that go around the catalytic converter. There's some shims that fit inside the clamp so that they actually tighten down. And then there's about 40 feet of this braided steel cable. And it basically forms a bird nest around the catalytic converter. And again, I wouldn't call it an anti-theft. It's really just a deterrent, because if somebody tries real hard, they can probably do it. I think what we're trying to do here is just move them along to somewhere else, because they realize it's going to take more than a couple of minutes to cut the catalytic converter out. So in this particular case, I'm actually underneath the truck now. And you can see I've got one of the bird cages installed around the catalytic converter, and you can see why I call it a bird cage, because basically all it involves is wrapping this wire braid through various structural members of the vehicle, and then it goes through these clamps that are around the catalytic converter on the front and back. And it just literally makes it difficult for any of the thieves to want to remove it, because it would take so much time to take off. In this particular case, it is a bit of a pain installing it, as particularly getting the wire braid through all the various keyholes in the clamps, and then through various structural members in the vehicle. They give you way too much of the steel braid. It's 40 feet long, and I only really needed about probably 30 feet max. So I'm going to have to cut the end of it and then just tuck it in. So that's it. It took about an hour and a half to install the first one. I probably can do the second one in about an hour now that I know how to do it.